Today's an exciting day for the Finding Gravitas podcast. Here's an inside look at the new studio location. And I'm here with Dietrich Bonowitz, yes, that audio zealot, for an unboxing event.
Jan classified me as.
Yeah. So what do we have? What are we upgrading the studio with?
This one is called Trinnov audio. So now I've got to set up the entire studio again to have it. So when you hear the mix, you don't hear this room when you're balancing. Now it takes the room out of the equation. I mix something out here, it's going to translate into your headphones and your speakers and your that. So whatever I hear should be very accurate. Frequency balance. So if I want your voice to sound nice, smooth, that I can hear. And then most of the time when you mix, when I'm listening to the speakers here, so this is the studio. Nobody's really seen it, I don't think, but this is the studio. So when you're listening to these monitors in this studio, they will bounce off of all the walls, all the sound bounces all over the place, and then it goes to your ears after all that reflection, and that's actually what you're hearing. So what this does is take all of that away so you can truly hear what's coming out, so that when you bounce down a final mix to go online, it will be called accurate. It's flat, so it means that the way you hear it here now will be the way that they hear it, and so it's very you can trust your hearing here, where normally you can't really trust it. I knew my studio before because I knew, okay, it's a little bass heavy, so I know I could back off the bass a little bit. Well, now this, I don't have to worry about any of it. The way it sounds is the way it'll go out the studio. So,
and all those YouTube videos you've been watching, and I've been forced to watch, with the British guys, I think some of the Pro Tools guys.
Pro Tools expert, they're great.
So they claim that this is the bee's knees in terms of studio, right?
Yes they do. It should be good. So this is, I'm not sure if I'm sticking with this, which is a ST2 Pro, or if I'm going with what's called the D-Mon 8, which then can control 8 speakers. So
alright, so tell us a little bit about this unit.
This is an actual computer. It's a full-on computer. So it's a real, just like a computer like you'd have in a PC. But this computer is specialty for, it goes along with the microphone. So all my speakers will plug into the back of this. And then I have a special, very, very special microphone.
Like the box.
Yeah. And the microphone is a very unique microphone. So what it does, it takes some measurements of the room. So I'll set that up, and then it has 4 different microphones in this microphone
I'm assuming
bundle.
that's very sensitive.
Very. And what you're going to do is measure the focal point position.
Yeah.
But then it bounces all those reflections, and so this triangulates all of the reflections in each one of these microphones and does all the calculations. So you have four inputs to go into here from this microphone alone, and it takes all that data, crunches all the numbers in there, and gets rid of all the reflections. In terms of when you're hearing it, it's very clean. So we will see. But there's a whole lot to it, I guess. So I'm about to find that out.
Okay, so you'll set it up, and then we'll check back in with you and see how that's working.
Fun stuff.
There we go, phase 1 of the studio upgrade.